Is the office of the Pope biblical? Can we find the word Pope or the functions of the Pope in the Bible? To understand this topic, let us look at the origin of the word Pope. The English word Pope came from the Latin word Papa, which came from the Greek word Papas, which could either mean father, bishop, or patriarch. Father, non-Catholics will often point to Matthew 23:9, which reads, "And do not call anyone on earth Father, for you have one Father, and he is in heaven." Do Catholics equate the Pope with God when we call him Father? Of course not. We call the Pope Father in the context of the Apostle Paul's words in 1 Corinthians 4:15. Even if you had 10,000 guardians in Christ, you do not have many fathers. For in Christ Jesus, I became your father through the gospel. The Pope is our father through the gospel, not God the Father. Bishop. In the New Testament, bishop is a translation of the Greek word episkopos. The same word is also translated overseer. This word refers to the role of an overseer of the church. 1 Peter 5:1 gives us the duty of a bishop. It reads, "Shepherd the flock of God among you, exercising oversight, not under compulsion, but voluntarily, according to the will of God." So, in simple terms, a bishop is a shepherd of the flock or the church of God, tasked with overseeing the affairs of the church, according to the will of God. This is precisely the work of the Bishop of Rome, who is called the Pope, the overseer of the entire Catholic Church. Patriarch. A patriarch is a bishop of one of the most ancient Christian sees in Alexandria, Antioch, Constantinople, Jerusalem, and formerly Rome. It also means the eldest or the most venerable man in a group. Biblical evidence for the primacy of the Apostle St. Peter. Peter, the first pope, was well respected among his peers and was the first among the apostles. The primacy of Peter can be gleaned from the following verses. Matthew 16:18. "On this rock, Peter, I will build my church." Matthew 16:19. "I will give you the keys to the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth is bound in heaven." Mark 16:7. "The angel said to the women at the empty tomb, 'But go, tell his disciples and Peter, he is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him, just as he told you.'" The resurrected Lord appeared first to Peter. Luke 22:32. "Peter's faith will strengthen his brothers." John 21:17. "Peter is Christ's chief shepherd, who feeds the sheep." Luke 22:34. Peter was the first apostle to see the resurrected Christ. Acts 1:13-26. Peter oversees the election of Matthias. Acts 2:14. Peter preached the first apostolic sermon. Acts 3:6-7. Peter performed the first apostolic miracle. Acts 8:21. Peter excommunicated the first heretic. Acts 19:44-46. Peter baptized the first Gentile convert. Acts 15:7-11-14. Peter presided over the first apostolic church council. Galatians 1:18. Paul made a courtesy visit to Peter after his conversion. With the given explanation, I hope that non-Catholics will better understand the term Pope and its biblical connection, as well as cease from accusing Catholics of putting the overseer of God's church on an equal footing with God. And for my Catholic brethren, now you have a clear idea how to defend the Pope and the office of the Pope to those who wish to destroy our faith. To God be the glory, for the glory of God.